Brand new from Vector Optics, they're Paragon 10x42 rangefinder binoculars. Let's check these bad boys out right now. Exactly, we're going to get the Paragon 10x42 rangefinder binoculars. Well guys, you're going to get all of this. You guys are going to get the binocular rangefinders, you're going to get the hard case, you're going to get a strap, and you're going to get some instructions. You're even going to get this little lens cleaning cloth down here. I'm going to go over some of the cool features here in just a minute. You know, you got your little lens covers right here. You got some little flip down lens covers up here. It does have kind of a rubberish housing. So these things are very, very heavy, very nice, very well protected. Underneath is where you're going to find where your battery compartment is. Now it takes a CR2 battery, a little bit different, not a CR123 battery, a CR2 battery. My other rangefinders take the same battery, so it's not a big deal. Here is your focus. Here are your diopters right here. This is your focus, and simple as that. You guys open these up, look downrange. Now your right side, the one that says Vector Optics, has got a button on it. When you push that button, that is what's ranging downrange. Now to get into the menu, you push your left button right there, and it's going to bring it up on the, you're going to see it on the right eye, binocular over here, but you're going to see it on that right eye over there. And so we're going to push that button right there. You're going to go in your menu, and we'll go over some of the cool menu features that it's got. You guys can change between yardages and meters, so if you want to change that. You can change your reticles, so you got different reticles. It is IPX7 water resistant. Now I didn't ask if we could torture test these. It's not a cheap rangefinder binoculars, but they're not expensive either. You're not talking Swarovski kind of pricing where you're $3,000 for one of these, but you're not talking, I don't know, Bushnell either, where you're $100. So they run between about $650 to $850. Let's go ahead and we'll show you what it looks like through the binoculars with the rangefinders. We'll go over the reticles, we'll go over some of the features, and we'll tell you guys what our final verdict is on these binoculars. Over the Vector Optics 10x42 Paragon rangefinder binoculars. It has 7 different reticles. It can range between 6 yards all the way out to 2,500 yards. I've actually gone further than that. I just don't know if the conditions were just right. I went up to 2,610 yards. So it's pretty amazing what this little bad boy can do. It's IP67 waterproof, which means it can be submerged into 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. The diopter is +5, -5. Now the range on targets are a little different. If you have a reflective target, you can go out to 2,500 plus yards. If it's a building like concrete or something along that line, it goes out to 1,700 yards. If you're looking at something like along the line of a tree, you're talking about 1,500 yards. And a deer and elk, something about that size, you're talking 800 yards. Now the accuracy on the rangefinder is a +1, -1 yard out to 300 yards. And there's a +2, -2 from 300 yards out to 1,500 yards. It does have auto shut off. After 30 seconds, it shuts itself right off. There's an inclometer to give you a plus or a minus up to 60 degrees, which is very handy for, you know, your bullet drops, that kind of stuff. The accuracy on the inclometer is a +1, -1 up to 30 degrees, and a +2, -2 from 30 degrees up to 60 degrees. As I said earlier, you can change between your yards and your meters. It takes a CR2 battery, which is not included. You are going to need to provide one when you get it. And it does weigh 30.4 ounces. The laser itself is a class 3R laser. Your display readout has 9 different illuminations in OLED display. Now let's go ahead and show you what some of these features that we just talked about are on the display and how you can utilize them.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the ACD here, some of the menu stuff. The ACD is your inclometer. You can turn it on or off. There's your display. I'm telling you, you have 8 brightness settings. You actually have 9. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there's your 9th brightness setting. Yards, meters, back and forth. And here's your 7 different reticles. All right, and here in just a second, we'll count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so I'm going to change back over to the rangefinder, get out of the menu here. Let's see, right there. And we are at 51.5 yards and a 4-degree angle.
So this last little comparison test that I have going on is we're going to take the Vector Optics Paragon 10x42 rangefinder binoculars, and we're going to test them up against my old tried and true Bushnell 4X magnified rangefinder. This thing's nothing spectacular. I just had it for, I don't know, 10 years, I believe now. So we'll range with this, and then we'll see what this one says after that. Okay, so start with this one. Now, this camera right here can see the 3 targets down there. We're gonna range them from left to right. I'm gonna call out the ranges. I'm gonna give you guys 3 different hits, 3 different ranges for each one. So you're gonna get 9 calls, okay? The first one on the left is going to be, let's see. It says 60 yards. So that is 60 yards, so that's the first one on the left. We're gonna do it again. It says 61 yards. And we got 61 yards again. Okay, we're gonna go for the center one now. 60 yards. 61. 62. All right, now we're gonna go for the far right. 59. 59. 59. So it's pretty consistent on that last right target. All right, now let's go ahead and we'll run these Paragons and see how they go. Vector optics, these things are pretty sweet. I love these. All right, take these off because I can't quite see through them. It's better. It says 59.6 yards. And if I scroll off the hill, it says 66. Come back to the hill, 59.7. Scroll off the hill, scroll off onto the hill, 55, back, 59.3. 59.3, and it is consistently 59, 59, 59. So let's go to the middle one. The middle target is 60.1. Come back again. 60.2. Come back again. 60 even. Okay. So pretty consistent with the old rangefinder. Let's see what the far right target is. The shoot and see silhouette. It says it is 58.6, 58.5, 58.6. So it stays consistent, and I mean, pretty nice set of rangefinder binoculars. Preferably, I'd like to look through binoculars and see my range compared to a monocular, like something like this. This just doesn't seem to do it for me. I mean, it's okay. It works in a pinch. And for lightweight, this works great. But if I had my choice, I wouldn't choose this. I would choose these on a daily basis on 90% of what I do. These are what we're going to be using. So, thanks to Vector Optics for sending these out to the channel. We love them. We're going to use the hell out of them. We start calling out ranges and we're out here shooting for a distance. You guys are going to see these a lot more. I'm going to run some more video in here and see if I can get you guys some further distances than, I don't know, 60, 70 yards, and see if we can stretch these out and show you guys what these things can do at further distance. Well, that's good to know. 82.4 yards at an 11-degree angle downhill. All right, well, that's going to finish up the Vector Optics Paragon 10-42 rangefinder binoculars. These things are pretty great, guys. They have found a place on the channel. They're going to be utilized quite regularly. So thanks to Vector Optics for sending these out. Now, are they on the scale for the you know, best binoculars out there? No. Swarovskis are a little bit better, but do they justify the $650 to $850 price range? By far they do. These are clear binoculars. They're not foggy. I've had a lot worse ones, some Bushnells, you know, just some lower end brands. Even some low end Vortex optics have been pretty bad. Now these look great. I'm surprised. I don't know why. I've shot enough Vector Optics scopes, LPVOs, that kind of stuff, and they've been extremely clear. So I don't know why I expected anything different or worse. But Vector Optics makes some great quality glass. If you haven't tried out any Vector Optics glass, you owe yourself to just even purchase a cheap LPVO or a cheap scope and see how good their cheap scopes are. So again, thanks to Vector Optics for sending this out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to help out the channel, please consider subscribing. My affiliate and discount page, go ahead and click the first link in the description down below. It'll take you over to my affiliate page. It's called Links. Over there are a lot of companies that patronize them, and you guys will get some discounts, help out the channel, those kind of things. And if there's discounts for them, there'll be codes at the top, so you guys will know what code to use to get you guys a discount and help out the channel. So I greatly appreciate that. Follow me on social medias, and thanks for shooting the breeze with me. We'll see you next time.